I ain't gonna be able to repeat it.
Hey, mama, pull that ass over.
Damn.
Yeah,
you.
Open up the trunk,
Yeah, you
now,
right
open up the doors.
there. You ain't gonna do that for me?
What you thought was your yours, girl,
I
that's
know what you
mine.
like.
Maybe this is yours.
I can show you
For the
too.
night, come on, girl, let's get it right.
Oh, you don't believe me, huh? I'll holler at you.
You ever seen a shorty at a beach or something? Maybe at a pool looking like a peach or something. Make you wanna act a fool, maybe teach her something. Cause you know her ass even got the preacher jumping. Now I'm a simple kind of guy, I don't need a lot. Nah, I'm lying, I want the world on the platter. So guess what matters when it comes to my boo? Her entire matters. What's the matter with you? I care about what's on the neck more than her beautiful breast. Without common intellect, and tell me what is the use? Our conversations after sex wouldn't be about sex. If you want that drama tip, then it's on to the next. If you want your grown woman, then I'm on your neck. And I will not settle for less. And to tell you the truth, I'm the best in the bed, in the streets, in the booth. And I'm choosing you, so tell me what it do. Hey, mama, pull that ass over. Right here, cause I know you ain't sober. Open up the trunk now, open up the door. To the ground, what you thought was yours. Girl, that's mine, maybe this is yours. Only for the night, come on, girl, let's get it right.
Hey girl, let me tell you something. This is what happened.
Let's get it right.
Me, you, living room on the couch. Candles lit, but all the other lights are out. I'm not the plumbing man, but I'm finna pull a pipe out. Don't like that dress no more, take it off right now. Hold on, girl, take it slow, cause I'ma tell you right now. All that OG got me feeling right now. The way you move them hips make me wanna bite down. Damn, girl, you're moving quick already in your nightgown. And yeah, the music's right, the melody is nice. Lay down, you're looking hot, let me cool you with this ice. Not the romantic type, see I know what you like. But fuck some Chardonnay, we'll sip some rock all night. And you know how to dress, lingerie all white. So far I'm impressed, must say you're alright. Fuck being ladylike, tip the bottle till you walk around the house like a gypsy model. Hey,
hey mama, pull that ass over. Right here, cause I know you ain't sober. Open up the trunk now, open up the doors. To the ground, what you thought was yours. Girl, that's mine, maybe this is yours. Only for the night, come on, girl, let's get it right. Oh, let's get it right.
let's get it right, little mama. I might be yours for the night, little mama. Let's get it right, little mama. Alright, I'll be yours for one night, no drama. Let's get it right, little mama. I might be yours for the night, little mama. Let's get it right, little mama. Alright, I'll be yours for one night, no drama.
Let's get it, get it right. We can do it, we can do it all night. Go on to the sunrise. I'ma hit it right.
No lie, you with the right guy, don't mind sharing. No lie, your beauty is very apparent. I recognize I'm in the presence of magnificence. I feel at home with you, so tell me where to pitch the tent. I get it, I promise I'ma hit it right. She said that nigga hit it once, but he did it right. One of a kind, bro, I can one and dine ya. I'm like the dog, I'm at my best when I'm behind ya.
Hey little mama, pull that ass over. Right here, cause I know you ain't sober. Open up the trunk now, open up the doors. To the front, what you thought was yours. This girl, that's mine, maybe this is yours. Only for the night, come on girl, let's get it right. Oh, let's get it right.
Alright. Let me see.
Alright, I'll be.
We got play a few songs that a couple people roll in.
She got her eyes on me, she know what I'm saying. Ain't no surprise to me.
Right here with Sean Hustle. She wanna be on the side of me. She know what I'm saying. She thinks she can ride with me. The way she wears them heels, yeah, it gives me chills. Her conversation right, she pays her own bills. Her appearance is flawless, she always keeps the real. She ain't just got beauty, this woman got skills. She acts like a lady, so I treat her like a queen. She perfect from her makeup to the way she fits the jeans. She holds it down, deserves a crown, and alright. She got a nigga beaming, it's gonna be a long night. I give a long pipe, I feel good about you, baby girl. We gon' get along, right? So like I never do, but I don't bite. I speak from the heart. Look, I go right. I know nothing for certain, but I hope it go right. Let's take a chance, we can make it, take it slow, right? She likes when a man takes control, right? We jump, she gives it to me all night. She got her eyes on me, cause she see a nigga swear.
I'm up for Transformer, by the way. Good looking, John.
On the side of me, far from where she's at. She can't ride with me, cause she know where it's at.
If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't know love. Sometimes it can hurt, but I'm glad she showed up. I'ma give her all I'm worth, no reason to hold up. Cause her body got me thinking she's sponsored by Cola. She done earned herself a permanent seat when I rolled up. When I blow up, paparazzi gon' know her. As Miss Things Wiggy the Beach, she ride like a coaster. She hot as a toaster, she shine like a Nova. Gold when the competition is not even over. See Sasha, I'm Hova, we hop in the Rover. We rollin', don't stop, cause nights get colder.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm trying to play the music and let a couple of y'all come on in. Give me a quick second. I ain't in no rush. Let me see. So who's in there right now? If you don't mind speaking up. Must have called a few times because I have my shit unblocked. I don't even understand how people are able to keep to even call. You know, I'll play a few more songs and ain't nothing for me to end live.
Hold up, when we separate, it's like we sold up. Can't nothing come between, we tight like soda in the can when you shake it up. I told ya, we ain't never breaking up cause we soldiers. Never let the other fall when we going through it all.
She got her eyes on me, cause she see a nigga swag. Ain't no surprise to me, I know where her mind's at. She wanna be on the side of me, far from where she's at. She thinks she can ride with me, cause she know where it's at. I know sometimes relationships can get confusing. I ain't with the abusing, but you can do the choosing. And honestly, I don't like losing, not even with the music. Treat your body like a track and I abuse it. She wanna be my girl, step in my world. From a struggle to middle class to rock the pearl. We can get loaded together, ain't gotta call Earl. Wish for this to hit them all, girl, hit them all, girl. I'm right here. You know where I'm at, girl.
All right. Let's see what else we got going. For the few I got in there, how's your day going so far? How was your evening? Well, afternoon. Your day, your morning, your afternoon.
Eastside little town. I'm a hustler. While you out here gang banging, I'm greenback chasing.
I got a good mind.
Tryna make this money stack, real shit. I ain't never been with funny
Got a good mind.
While you out here gang banging, I'm greenback chasing.
I got a good mind.
Tryna make this money stack, real shit. I ain't never been with funny
I gotta get mine.
Hustle in the building. I give a fuck how you feeling. New Year, same nigga on the mission. Hustling, raising all my children. Chasing money till it's stacked to the ceiling. Kids gotta eat, so I gotta go get it. Must be kidding if you think I'm kidding. Hustling, that's my religion. Content, make moves, watch the money stack. Invest.
Alright. This woman. I don't understand how I'm live and people are calling me knowing that I use my devices. And the people who are calling me are the people I rock with. Somebody help me.
Hustling, that's my religion. Content, make moves, watch the money stack. Invest a few racks, get my money back. That's real. Ducking thirst traps from them funny cats who find a rat in the wind and the cut away and wait on income tax. But can't stop on the real when I see through that. Like all these new cats with these see-through raps. I'ma give you something real, you can feel you fake, nigga. You should give them all their money back. While you out here gang banging, I'm greenback chasing.
I gotta get mine.
Tryna make this money stack, real shit. I ain't never been with funny raps. While you out here gang banging, I'm greenback chasing.
I gotta get mine.
Tryna make this money stack, real shit. I ain't never been with funny
Gotta
raps.
get mine.
And I can do it by my damn self. I didn't ask for your damn help, nigga. And if you know me, I get all mine. You probably don't owe me. I do me, no beef, flow tree, sprinkle keep, tall glass, two-step, two-piece, don't fleet. All action, no speak, get blown, no tweak, all glass, still freak, stay true, real speak. Brown suits, know the streets, move feet, bring it home, count dope, pull it up, no treat. Don't stress, get it hot, move the blankets, and I leave it in some wet sheets. And I do it like a hustler do. And if you talking money, you can hustle too. The deal. I'm trying to make deals with Jews, but I can't make deals with fools. Cause I'm a hustler. While you out here gang banging, I'm greenback chasing. Trying to make this money stack, real shit. I ain't never been with funny raps.
Alright, Ziz. Don't say who the they is and don't tell me who the they is. I'll address it, but I don't need to know who the they are. You know. Yeah. So
While you out here gang banging, I'm greenback chasing. I'm a hustler. Trying to make this money stack, real shit. I ain't never been with funny rap. I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. It ain't where I've been, it's where I'm about to go, and I'm about to go, and I'm about to go.
when you are focused on what you doing, it don't matter what they doing. Shit, even if I ain't doing nothing, I ain't gonna be focused on what you doing. But one thing for sure, I'm always grinding. Hit that like button, y'all.
Each and every day I be grinding. I'm grinding. I'm either coming or going grinding. I said I've been grinding. Feeling free grinding. I'm always grinding. Dedicated to my homies that be grinding.
Hustle,
it's on the grind. Keep a lookout for haters, and one time, all they take is one time. But I won't stop until I shine. Money is the only thing on my mind. If you don't look, then you won't find. If you don't reach, then you don't climb. I remember the day standing in line. Now they stand in line for me. I think about it all the time. I put my all into my rhyme. Understand Allah protects my spine, my back. In fact, I got more than a slice, the whole pie. As long as I don't die before my time, I'ma stay on the grind, on the quest to be the best of all time and all minds. If I fall short, I'm still high. Wake up, get up, still try. Broken wings, still fly. Fuck you, pay me, that's my slogan. Ain't no pressure when you chosen.
Ready to deal, ready for Milltown grinding.
Every day I be grinding, grinding. I'm grinding. Coming on, going, grinding, grinding. Instead of grinding, beating street, grinding, grinding. I'm always grinding. Dedicated to my homies that be grinding, grinding,
Daddy B, I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm the only pissy bitch with the niggas in the street. Money never dies, money never sleep. When the
Alright, K-Money.
with the heat. Daddy doing girl stacking money like a trash heap. Cross me, bitch, I'ma leave you on your ass. Be flat like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Call me Lil Ali, PC, raise me. Third generation, so that means I have no patience for these stupid allegations. Money's my occupation. Daughter of a hustler in the seed of a go-getter with a slick tongue. Look at my eyes, I'm a soul stiller. Blow spitter and I'm fresh out the nest. I'ma rip this mic and I'm known to be the best. Crown on my chest, I'm a motherfucking royalty. Taking over the game, I took it metaphorically. I was wanna be the star that I am, written all over my face like a comic heroine. This money I'ma win, and these dollars I'ma spend so I can laugh at the time like when I was struggling. But I do it all again if I'm using on top. Savvy in this game, and you know I never stop. Remember my name, Daddy B will never drop. And I'm mopping up these others like a bucket in a mop.
each and every day I be grinding, grinding. I'm grinding. I'm either coming or going, grinding, grinding. Instead of grinding, beating street, grinding, grinding. I'm always grinding. Dedicated to my homies that be grinding, 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 grinding.
Again, how's everybody's day so far? Your morning, your day, your afternoon, up until this point. Hopefully I could assist in it being a little bit better. I'm gonna play one more song, and I feel like it don't matter what I feel at this moment. One more song, and then I'll show my face and move my lips. Yes, y'all. Fall in Vegas, not bad weather, but I'll tell you. Keep this on your mind all day. When you're doing right, it don't matter.
Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money, I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me. They said I like patience, waiting room full of patience, and they all slither by me. Yeah, they on that snake shit. I've medicated them all. I talk less and just ball. I'm just trying to rise, but they rather me fall. These hoes cry and they crawl. I guess I should be gracious. I'm on a quest for greatness. Can't give you none of my time. Baby, why would you waste it? Oh, you know I get wasted, blaze it face to face, just face it. We on something legendary. They know I'm psycho, they know I might go. Throw it back up, you can cut off them lights, ho. My goons stay cold, cause they got that nice flow. We got a duffel bag, baby, and that cargo. I got a diamond where my motherfucking heart go. You say you be everywhere, but know where I go. I take it there one time though, but you don't get credit for my motherfucking shine though. Shine though, shine though.
Wait.
Fuck what they say though. Shine though. You say you be everywhere, but know where I go. I take it there one time though, but you don't get credit for my motherfucking shine though. Shine though.
Hey.
Shine though. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what what they say about me. I'm getting this money, I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say.
Put a 1 in the chat if you believe you are a few great thoughts and a few great steps away from living your best life.
Fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money, I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me.
A few thoughts and a few actions away from living your best life. In essence, put a 1 in the chat if you haven't lived your best life yet. It's the idea of belief. It's the idea of knowing and seeing and feeling and it not be there as if it is. A 1 in the chat if you are a few thoughts followed by a few steps away from living your best life. And the reason why I asked that, obviously, I like to set a tone, a positive tone. You know, because the way that this world works, the way that this world work and the way that it's set up is every option is there for failure. Every option is there to make a mistake, fuck up, say I'm sorry. Take a little focus, determination to get to that place you want to go. Fighting off all the bullshit. So just get it in your head today that ain't nobody gotta tell you. You might need a reminder, but ain't nobody gotta tell you. You are in control of where you need to go. And sometimes we need to humble ourselves and we need to do what we know we're supposed to do. I can't say it enough, loud enough, and enough times that we need to watch how we carry ourselves on social media. And I'm gonna say this because let me fix this real quick. Come on now. And I'm saying this because listen, I'm watching everything go down the drain. When you have the conscious community fighting, the community that is supposed to be representing the best side of us, striving and representing the underserved side of us, right? So from the top to the bottom, we have our movie stars, we have our entertainment people, we have everybody with the name looking stupid. We got people promoting alcohol and drugs at a rate that is unbelievable, right? You got podcasts that are dedicated to alcohol, drink champs. You got artist names that are Lil Xan, Lil Perk, Smoke Perk. It sucks a lot to know that I have to monitor every single part of my child's life in order to just make sure that we're on an even plane. You ain't gotta go look for drama and trouble no more. Remember when we were younger, no matter how old you are, we all remember when we were younger, you had to go get in. Remember the term get in trouble? Such and such is always getting in trouble. Boy, you know, my cousin in trouble, or I'm in trouble, or, you know, we used to have to go get in trouble. In this day and age we live in now, somehow we have to find a way to get out of trouble before we realize we're in the middle of some bullshit. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all kind of feel where I'm going. If you feel where I'm at. And I believe that the torch carriers are the adults, the quote unquote mature people. I believe in my soul that if the people who were always looked at and had platforms where they could just go live, not even go on the screen yet, sit there for 30 minutes and they'd have thousands of people. Imagine if every time they came up, they just kept being positive. I'm not gonna rehash negative stories. If anything, I'll do what I'm doing and I'll leave a link and say, hey, go over there and da-da-da. Let's talk about the positive things that are happening in our community. Let's talk about what we need to do as people. Let's not just talk about it and be like this upstanding and outstanding businessman over here, and then when the fucking camera's off, you go live on your personal time and look like a fucking idiot. It's really, really, really sad when we take an in-depth look at what social media is doing. It is literally destroying the idea of people. It is literally destroying relationships. It's the catalyst. It's not the reason, but it's an easy tool. I mean, am I a advocate for gangbanging? No. Do I totally understand it? Yes. Do I understand that there are some gangster people? Do I understand there are situations where you need your gangster homie? Do I understand that people are products of their environment? Yes. There's a lane for people. But is it just me, or is it even the gangsters are soft? Even it used to be a day, they say gangsters move in silence. It used to be a day when you was the big man on the block hustling. All we kept doing was see the flash. The people would just see the flash. You never seen a transaction. You never seen the cash. You never seen nothing but the man shining. He was handling business, doing this. You never, if somebody ended up dead, you didn't hear the dudes. You didn't hear like people talking about who they wanted to kill. And then the guy ends up dead. And then we're all saying free the guy who premeditated a murder on one of the guys in the community. We live in a weird time that's right here in our hands. We have all the control. It's every next step being your best one. It's every next move being your best move. It's every next time. If this time was not a good one, you know what? I'm too grown for this shit, right? But see, when nobody's watching, it's kind of like your life in the bathroom. And that's why I always say that bathroom mirror, because if you can master that part of your life that no one can see, then you can master life. But a lot of us are fake. A lot of us are fake even when we by ourselves. A lot of us don't take the time. Not even fake. We're just not as real as we should be. We're just not 100. People, and I say this all the time, and people who follow me know, people in this day and age want to be seen. They want to be known. It used to be you wanted to be known off your work. Back in the day, it was a competition of style. Money was a byproduct of success. People are trying to get success by way of money. It's like they want to show us they're successful by showing us the money. And since I was a little kid to where I'm at now, the people who had the money used it like a gun. You know what I mean? Even then, speaking of guns, you never knew back in the day where this shit come from, where everybody got a gun and they're showing you. And they're saying, well, I'm first of all, I'm not at school. Me and the whole crew not at school. We got guns we aren't supposed to have. We got beef that's unnecessary, and we're gonna kill people for these reasons. And when we go to jail, please let us out and feel sorry for us, and let us have parole, and please, and free hashtag free whomever. If you go back to the last video or rap video, whatever, these latest guys that have been locked up, if you go to their last video, push play and you watch it, and let's just say you believe them or you don't believe them, right? So let's just say they're rapping some entertainment or they're rapping real life. And for all sakes and purposes of making my point, I'm believing a lot of what these knuckleheads say nowadays. See, back in the day, I used to rob and kill and shoot and steal. They didn't do that. Now they're saying it and they're doing it. So I'm believing you're doing it, and then somebody ends up dead. You're telling me that you don't give a fuck. You're telling me you'll blow a nigga head off. You're telling me we about that. You telling us you want the smoke. So then the smoke happens and you want us to feel sorry. I don't understand the psychology of it. I'm not supposed to, first of all, because the whole community of people who think like that are already missing something. I'm not supposed to understand what you're missing. We are not this. But just on a logical, talking to you youngsters who think that that's cool, just on that part, it don't make sense. Then let me tell you this. Why do you think all these social media sites are free? I'll wait, and I want a few people who know where I'm coming from. Put it in the chat right now, quick as possible. Minimal words as possible. Why do you think all these social media sites are free? Tell me why you think. There's multiple reasons, but there's one reason that they all share. And it's sad to say what I'm about to say. But we stupid. And I'm saying that collective. I don't get on here and be stupid, but I don't want to separate myself from the class of people that I'm speaking of, because I am one of them. The demographic, if you will. Listen. What's happening nowadays is, let me see, so that everyone and anyone can have it. See, all right. Anybody else want to participate, if you will? Why do you think social media is free? I'm gonna give you a hint. It's in the exact same category or exact same. It's from the same place of the quote Obama phone. Free phone, internet, everybody. If you got money, you got a phone. You don't got money, come get a phone. All right. Oh, this is a little bit deeper than that. Just a little bit deeper than that. All right. So, yeah, well, tracking, that's part of the big picture. Okay. All right. Bottom line. If I create an environment where you could feel safe in your home, you're going to tell me shit. You're going to show me shit. You're going to say shit, and you're going to do shit. And after you do it a few times, and there's no like instant repercussion, some weird way in your head. Hold on real quick. Some weird way in your head, people tend to forget that every single thing you do is monitored. Every single thing you say socially is monitored. Nobody reads the fine print. When you signing up for YouTube, Facebook, and any of those sites, they make it to where you can push accept without reading it on purpose. Y'all gotta pay attention to this shit, man. Back in the day, you used to have to read through, like, say you had to agree to something first. You used to have to read through the whole shit, get to the bottom. Then the computer started getting a little bit better. Then you used to be able to click on it and zoom all the way up and then push accept. Now you could just go and accept it because they know everybody is living in this microwave day and age. Everybody wants everything right now, and everybody wants it quick as fuck. Everybody wants it like this. You want it? Hurry up and get it. Bam. And then what we don't do is pay attention to the fine print. The fine print said, because you know when you open it and download it, they need access to your phone, to your chat, to your camera, to your messages. And we are such in a rush because what we want to do at the time and the reason why we are doing it is so much bigger than this moment of stopping and reading this shit right now. What ends up happening is you just sign literally all your rights away. Literally. You push agree, and what you need to do sometime is go back to these little sites, even YouTube, Hangouts, Facebook, Instagram, Snap, Twitter. When you go on them, go read the fine print. That little, not even fine print. Go read the agreement, the rules. No one does it. When you read it, you're basically saying, because I want to read this and be connected to people and show off and talk shit and really not even have a real life purpose with it. It's not helping my life. But because I want to be part of the World Wide Web and social media, you can have access into my entire life. Location is on all the time. Even when your phone is off, people think that works. Your history, your location history, your search engine history, your view history, your message history, who you talk to. It's all there. Like having conversations about something certain, and then you look on your phone and you got to add about it. Your phone picks up on keywords. It's like if you were into terrorism or something like that, and you kept saying the word and you kept saying things that connected to that. Oh yeah, you'll get some knocks on your door. The world we live in right now is set up for you to set yourself up. What I believe people did was realize how stupid people are and then how much people want attention. I'm glad I was never the type of person who needed people looking at me. Like, I don't need that. I'm not embarrassed to stand on the stage at 5 or 5,000. And I'm also not afraid to go up there by myself. I don't know where this thing came to look at me. And I'll keep saying this, like, what the fuck are we looking at? Okay, you got my attention. Now what? Now it's almost like you're saying I'm a little off, I'm a little behind, I'm a little slow. I'm not a regular acting adult yet, and I need other unregular acting adults to follow me to make me feel like, even though I got money and although I'm a piece of shit, I'm not the only piece of shit. See, look at all my followers. How does a grown man with rainbow hair rapping about nothing make so much money and have so many followers? And then when you talk about it, and perhaps maybe you're in the same genre, or you do something similar, people say you're hating. No, I'm trying to understand. I'm not hating the man. And this is even something I was saying to our buddy, that where I came from, basically. I I I don't I'm a hustler. So if my thing was, okay, you hustling, well, I know I'm not about to be hustled, and I never have a problem with the hustler. I got a problem with the people who are being hustled. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm making a connotation because I can like the man, not agree with the mode of action, understand what's going on, and still step back and have nothing to do with it and still be cool with the man. Because at the end of the day, first of all, it ain't none of my business. Second of all, I have to always say this: I'm a hustler. I understand. And then third of all, we can't live. No platform can live, whether it's a good or a bad one, without people backing up. Almost in a cult-like way, have a following. So when you stand on what you stand on, whether other people disagree or not, that's something to say about people, especially in this world. You know what I mean? Like, so big up to anybody who's started on some shit, and when you look up today, they still on that. And it's not about whether you agree with it or not. I don't want everybody walking and talking and looking like me. But if I'm doing something positive, such as poetry, let me ask you, I try to make the simplest sense of things, and we can complicate it, or we can simplify it and move on. If you are a good mom, husband, dad, brother, neighbor, whatever, and people copy you, like you inspired them, and we're going to say copy because they weren't doing it. They told you that I was watching how you get down, man, and you inspired me to be a better man, a better husband, a better girlfriend, a better brother, or whatever it is, right? Don't that make you feel good? Look, I don't need validation from other people to know that I'm doing right. And I also don't need validation from people to do right or continue to do it right. But if people pick up off of that, that's a great fucking thing. Because where we are now in life, people are copying people who do fucked up shit. People are copying people, this is the most feminine time, I believe, in history. I think this is the more feminine time than the Roman days. And this is what I mean by it. I ain't never in my life, in a week, 2 weeks on YouTube, I have seen more grown men arguing and fighting. And then it kind of keeps going. Motherfuckers make series out of their arguments. I don't see like grown men, like, okay, just say like you got people like academics, you got people that got like big channels, right? They actually perpetuate the bullshit. They don't say, okay, look, okay, here's the issue. You know how he talks. Or here's the issue, and this is what it is. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stop covering bullshit like this. We need to do, okay, here's the situation. What do you got? Like, I think you got a 1 million people following now. Look, I got a lot of people following me. Let's push this positive thing. We see all these rappers. Let's not support these motherfuckers who are not good examples for our kids, who are perpetuating drugs, who are perpetuating violence, and who are also liars. A lot of these guys aren't doing what they're doing. Buying and wearing fake jewelry. We ain't gonna go up to them with one of the testers and boop. It's not real. A lot of these. And then for grown folk, we don't care. And then look at all the people who have the big chains and shit. A year or two, they don't even wear them. It's just like this instant cartoon character shit. Look at me, look at me. And hopefully my album and my music sustains. And then if they stay in the limelight, They don't wear the chains and shit anyway. Everybody who showed you their jewelry collection, they go in the closet, this big ass shit, pulling out this shit. And oh look, I got it, $2.4 million in jewelry. You ain't got no equity in it, nigga. You spent 2.4, it's probably worth 900,000 now. It's just crazy. And I believe the internet, social media is the catalyst. I remember people saying shit like Facebook is destroying and breaking up homes. No. It's just making excuse me, it's just making it easier for your weak-minded or your punk ass boyfriend to do what he's gonna do anyway. People be acting like Facebook isn't the exact same thing as meeting somebody at the gas station. You still have to exchange information, keep contact, and meet up somewhere. The meeting ground, the initial meeting, what the fuck does that mean? That doesn't hold no weight. Who cares? You could have met her at church. Could have met her at work. Facebook is just the meeting ground. You in somebody DM, da 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 da. You still have to cheat with your next actions, your next action. And then if it moves to physical, you blaming Facebook for that? It's dude. Facebook just became an easier medium. It became, you could be a lazy cheat now. You ain't got to go to the club. You ain't got to go out places. It's just right there in your hands. I also want to say quickly, to contrast all this negative shit, as easy as it is for us to be fucked up negative and for all this negativity to be perpetuated and to be just, duplicated, it's as easy to be good as well. As easy as it is to be fucked up and all that shit, it's as easy as well to talk and to tell millions and thousands or tens of people some positive shit and to be positive, right? I could get on here talking shit about my baby mama and get hundreds of people to agree with me, figure of speech, or I could get up here and uplift women and talk about queens and keep on, and I'll keep saying the word perpetuate because it's good. I love the word for something that needs to continue on or run on or people who carry it on. It's a good word. So, but just wrap your minds around the simplicity of it all. How the same simplicity it takes to be negative. Go live, talk shit. Think about this, how strong and positive this could be. You offended, you affected. Maybe people talking shit about you. You got a lot of, your channel's growing, whatever. And you get up there and say, you know what? Instead of fighting, I don't want to fight you. Look, let's agree to disagree, but let's use our platforms for information highways, for places where we could come conglomerate and shed light on negative things so we can get positive as people. And obviously, if your platform is based on predicated and your spirit, your person is negative, this ain't gonna work for you anyway. But the point that I'm making is the ease it is. Just like when somebody gets up on their platform and says, fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch. Now think about it. We know none of you, but you have the platform so we can see you a couple more times. So even if you not all that, figure of speech, you still have a subtle ability to persuade. You got those people that rock with you. You mentioned a couple names you don't like. They're already in the middle. They rock with you. So now they don't like this person because you don't like this person, or because your view of what happened was painted this way and they only heard your. So now here's this extra shit. Let's be grown. Let's be grown. Like in real life. I treat this shit like it is in real life. You could talk. It don't matter what people say about you. Fuck what they say. The only things that need to be addressed, if what they're saying can actually affect your progress, if it can affect your mobility, if it can affect the people that actually rock with you, some things may need to be addressed. But a good, positive, strong man addresses it and moves on. I do believe that he addresses it, but I do believe he moves on. And when you start caring about certain shit in life that means something, and you start living that. I don't go out and set out to do things so that people can follow me. But if you're doing good, if you're living your best life and people follow that shit, good shit. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. The only way that people get mad when people are copying them is if they want to be the only ones doing some shit. They want to be the man. And a lot of times there's some negative shit attached to it. Because in order to be there, you got to do a couple things. So the competition gets tough in that, and when you go into it like that. But when you living and being positive and you're trying to push out this positivity, I'm supposed to want people to emulate that, if nothing else. Like either I'm just doing me and it doesn't matter what people do, or it's a great thing. You know, I'm never gonna look at that negative. I'm a small channel. I'm not gonna get credit. I'm not gonna get vocal credit, verbal credit. Okay. But I don't need it. But it does make me feel good to know that this exists. It does make me feel good to know that even if I'm only 10% of the idea, well, I had this idea, I didn't do it, I seen dude doing it, the idea came back, I'm gonna do it different. But it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody do me like me. I'm not worried. But if you're doing me, or if I'm inspiring, by all means, man. By all means. And hopefully that'll be, because this is the good thing. I want y'all to understand, look at this shit different. I ain't been wrong in this shit yet. I probably have said and spoke my life in a certain way. I told the universe, and the universe listened, and then I kind of changed my mind or some shit, and the universe like, look, brother, you're gonna stay just like this right here. Talking about that growth thing. But I don't have to grow in numbers. You know what I'm saying? I can grow in spirit. I can grow in heart. And I can grow with the people who've been rocking with me this whole time. Personally, I know your growth. Personally, I know, obviously, I would know this because it feels good when I don't come up and people want to, I don't care if it's 5 people. That's 5 people I don't personally know in real life that I've made a connection with that says, hey, when Sean's up and I know he's up, I'm going. Hey, I said it way back at the beginning. I can't care about the numbers if I got a few human beings. Should have been took these bubbles off. If I got a few human beings rocking with me that I didn't ask to, I didn't pay. You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing extra for you to follow me. So it feels good. It's a good thing. Especially when your friends and family know and they don't follow you. So kudos to y'all, and I appreciate that. Yes, I do come up a lot less. I have a lot of reasons why. Number one is too much bullshit, and I know where I came from, and everybody's kind of like connected in a sense, right? So time out on that, get that funk off me, get that thing off me, start a new channel. I always fight with myself as far as the growth thing. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not gonna I'll put energy, but I'm not putting money into being honest, like, basically selling truth, selling positivity, and selling honesty. I'm not gonna put money into that shit. So if it grows, that's great. If it doesn't, hey, whatever. I feel good about my life, and I feel good about what I have been able to do with the people who do tune in with me. I wanted to, before I get out of here, I wanted to discuss a couple of things. I think I might do a series on them, on each 4. I want to discuss cooning, clout, a rapper versus an artist, and hip hop versus rap. So I'm gonna say it real quick again: cooning, clout chasing, rap versus artist, a rapper versus artist, hip hop versus rap. Which one of those would you guys like? Because I'm gonna talk about all four of them. Which one do you guys want to discuss today before I get out of here? Cooning, clout chasing, rapper versus artist, hip hop versus rap. Because I got these are four things that kind of like run through my head a lot, because it's like as soon as you go to YouTube, you're gonna see one of these four in your search engine. I mean, in your related videos or whatever. Somebody cooning, somebody clout chasing, somebody a rapper or artist. You're gonna see a few of them to where you're gonna say, okay, you're gonna see a rapper, you're gonna see an artist, and then hip hop versus rap. Hip hop versus rap is quick. So what I'll do is I'm actually gonna make a series of all four of them, and then what I'll do is I'll talk a little bit about all four of them, basically like a little intro to what I'm discussing for the series. Hip hop versus rap is real simple. Rap literally is just that. It's rap. It doesn't actually have to have a home. You could rap in the bathroom. Your mom could bust a rap. You could rap and not be in entertainment. Rap is rap. Hip hop is the community that houses it all. Hip hop to me is like the National Basketball Association, and then under that you have mumble rap. You have R&B. You have all these different types, because I believe R&B is a form of hip hop. It is rhythm and blues. It is a knockoff, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of rock, a little bit of this. But the way that R&B is, it fits under the umbrella of hip hop. You take people like Young Thug, you take people like Usher. They have it's a certain thing. You know it when you see it. You know it when you hear it. Rap is just, it's very isolated, and it's very, you could do it. It's vast, don't get me wrong. But hip hop to me is the community that rap belongs to. The artist belongs, the beats, the rapper, all that belongs under the umbrella of hip hop. A rapper to me versus the artist. A rapper is somebody who just fucking raps. Like I said, it kind of is directly related to rap. An artist is not like what hip hop is to rap. I mean, you know what I mean? But an artist is a person who can do more than just rap, if they even rap. An artist paints a picture with his words. An artist rides the beat. An artist doesn't need a beat. An artist talks to your soul. An artist doesn't say, look at me. Rappers do. And I think the bottom line is rappers say whatever, and what artists say is forever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the way that the individual approaches it. When you approach the music and you know that you're an artist, you're painting something that you want to last, to stick, and to stay. A rapper is fluff. All right, cooning to me is, I think the epitome of cooning is Tommy Sotomayor. Because you can have your feelings about certain shit, but you don't have to get on a platform and perpetuate it. If you close your eyes while certain things are being said, you would swear that Tommy Sotomayor is a white man. But I want to be clear in what cooning is. Cooning ain't kissing a white man's ass to save your job. Because lesser white men kiss higher white men's ass to save their job. So are they cooning? No. People think that kissing ass is cooning. People think that speaking on the behalf of white folks is cooning. And it's deeper than that. Cooning is when what you do and say is on the behalf of white folks when it puts brothers down. See, you can kiss all the ass you want and then take the suit off when work is over and say, okay, I'm doing what I got to do. I'm making an income. I'm doing this. But a coon lives that shit. When the camera go off, the dude who said what he said, he believes that. He lives that. And he's helping an agenda, whether he knows it or not. And I believe most of them do know it. And they're making a conscious decision to say, well, yeah, I'm black, but most black people do this and do that and do that. White guy, right? So you could have a view, but once you start putting it out there and putting people down because you stand for something that's bigger than you, you're a fucking coon. It ain't just agreeing with white folks. It ain't kissing ass to keep a job and shit like that. I think people's perception of things are messed up. And lastly, I want to speak on clout chasing. And this is simple, and I'm going to make it in depth when I do the little series on it. And these aren't series. They're going to be one. I'm going to do a series, and each of these things will be one episode of that series. So it'll be like a 4-part. Clout chasing is an oxymoron. It doesn't make sense. Clout is something that precedes the man. Work he's done, an image he has, a belief people have in this person. So before that person gets somewhere, his name is good already. Like figure of speech. A Crip with clout can walk through a blood neighborhood. Obviously, it's because of his history, for the work he's put in, what he's done already. If a Crip go to the blood neighborhood and say, yo, Bloods, I'm here, and it ain't shit you can do about it. Fuck you. I'll kill you or you kill me. And then post it, and everybody sees it. And they call that clout chase. Like, it don't, stuff like that, like certain shit doesn't make sense. You can't go buy clout. You can't chase clout. That's called attention. You're buying attention. That whole look at me shit. Clout is something that's bigger than the man. Clout is something that is at the house when you get there because of who you are. Clout chasers want to be something, and they want us to think they're that. And that's what all this shit, a whole bunch of this shit on the internet is. When you got to tell me who you are, you're probably not that. When you got to beat me over the head with who you are, then you probably not that. And that's just the bottom line. So, just like the word bitch, we can break that all the way down and shit too. But I just wanted to get on these 4 things because they are alive and well on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Cooning. We have a whole new breed of black. Like, if you don't like certain shit, just don't tune into it. But don't go out there because you make yourself look stupid. And obviously, this clout chasing society that we live in nowadays is people are dying. They're literally dying trying to be known. And obviously, rapper versus artist. I'm an artist, so I can sit across the table from a rapper. And obviously, hip hop and rap are two. Rap is hip hop's baby. And I'll just leave it at that. Thank you for the folks who have tuned in to me today. I appreciate you. I guess I'll come back tomorrow, do some poetry. I didn't do it last week, but I'll come back tomorrow and do some poetry. That's if you don't mind. I thank the few of you who stuck it out and stayed rocking with a brother for the duration. And for the few people who couldn't stay the whole time for work and for kids and stuff like that, I appreciate you for tuning in when you did. So let's get this. All right, you guys have a great, awesome day. You know, remember to be humble, peaceful, love yourself. You know what I mean? Love yourself. Learn how to love yourself, man. Get acquainted with that mirror. Remember, you only got one life. And remember, you are only a few steps, a few thoughts, and a few steps away from living your best life. Again, for the few people who are in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you're a few thoughts and a few steps away from living your best life.
I know these little turds wanna be the shit and all the wrong things. Give a fuck. What you gonna do? You gonna cry? Your man, ain't you? Young man, you gonna stand, you gonna fight, you gonna give up or cry. When you fall, you gonna get up and fingers a little die. You gonna stand, you gonna fight, you gonna give up or cry. When you fall, you gonna get up and fingers a little die. Look, I ain't trying to be all conscious of shit, but people are zombies and they ain't conscious of shit. How often I spit, I'm just trying to relate. Somehow, love turns into hate, quick and easy. The village falls apart when they say they don't need me. Everybody wants to be the man without the plots and plans. You sit idle, talk big shit like Fido. What happened to acts speak louder than words. I know these little turds wanna be the shit and all the wrong things. Give a fuck attitude but suffer from what it brings. I sip my tea, do my own thing, but my dream is to have a team moving like a machine, doing it smoothly. These new cats are so unruly, having kids growing up at the same time. More concerned with turning up than making the honest. But come on, young man, I'm calling you out. Stand the fuck up. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up or cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up or cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up or cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. Life is hard, I know, but simple at the same time. If you thought it'd be slow, calculate the steps of man. Get some knowledge in that can, cause yes you can. And stand the pointing finger, cause everybody, well, most people's road is tough. Some neighborhoods demand that you hold some stuff, but change is more than coins. Your movement should dictate your noise. This little girls and drugs gon' fuck you up. I'ma give you to you straight. Nigga try to wake you up. Fake talk easy, I'm trying to relate to you, bro. I ain't have my problem either, just make me tough and be the best dad I can. Nobody had to wake me up. I looked around and decided to rearrange some stuff. Be my own man. When I fall, get up. Ain't no quit in me. I go hard till my time is up. Fight, you gon' give up or cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up or cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up or cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die. You gon' stand, you gon' fight, you gon' give up or cry. When you fall, you gon' get up on fingers a little die.
One more, then hit the road. I think it's fitting.
Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. patience, waiting room full of patience, and they all slither by me. Yeah, they on that snake shit. I medicated them all. I talk less and just ball. I'm just trying to rise, but they rather me fall. These hoes cry and they crawl. I guess I should be gracious. I'm on a quest for greatness. Can't give you none of my time. Baby, why would you waste it? Oh, you know I get wasted, blaze it face to face, just face it. We on something legendary. They know I'm psycho, they know I might go. Throw it back up and then cut off them lights, ho. My goons stay cold, cause they got that nice flow. We got a duffel bag, baby, and that cargo. I got a diamond where my motherfucking heart go. You say you be everywhere, but now where I go. I take it there one time, though. But you don't get credit for my motherfucking shine, though.
Oh, hell no.
Shine, though. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me, fuck what they say, fuck what they say.
Hey, somebody in the chat,
I'm getting this money.
put a topic you want me to write a poem about for tomorrow.
Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, fuck what they say about me.
Put a topic real quick.
Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money.
feel y'all still in there.
This money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me.
Especially if they're on YouTube. Oh Lord. Y'all really care about what people say about y'all on YouTube. Anybody got a topic they want me to do poetry about tomorrow? I'm just trying to excuse me, be inclusive. You know I don't need you, but I would like to include you. Trustworthy, like Magic Johnson did. Trustworthy. All right. Bam. Put that in there. All right, got it in my notes. I'll start writing it.
Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say.
I'll actually put some time in.
Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money.
Put a little time.
I'm getting this money.
I don't like to put too much time and overthink.
Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me. I'm getting this money. I'm getting this money. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say. Fuck what they say about me.
Hey. Real quick, who ain't got nothing to do like right now and don't mind hearing another song or two? I mean, it's up to y'all. It's up to you. Just let me know real quick. Yeah, Trustworthy's good. I'm gonna go with that. All right, another song or two? Yay or nay? Oh, one more song, please. And since you asked, I'm gonna play one of the songs you like. Right here are let's get it right. Tonette in there. I know that. I think Mandy in there. Tonette, Mandy. I know one person's in there that ain't gonna show their face. I know that. Let's get it right.
I ain't gonna be able to repeat that. Mama, pull that ass on. Damn.
K Money ain't. Oh, K Money. Hey, Tonetta leave low key and have it in her ear, and then she'll hear something that's like, "What song you want to play?" or "What's your favorite song?" She'll, "Oh, I ain't going nowhere."
What you thought was yours, girl, that's mine. Maybe this is yours.
I can show you
For the
too.
night, come on, girl, let's get it right.
Hey,
You don't believe me, huh? I'll holler at you.
let's get it
I
right.
seen a shorty at a beach or something.
something. Maybe at a pool looking like a peach or something. Make you wanna act a fool.
All right,
maybe
all right.
teach or something. Cause you know a ass even got the preacher
Oh, okay.
jumping. Now I'm a simple kind of guy, you don't need a lot. No, I'm lying.
I'm gonna be telling y'all to cheat so we can look like we got more people. I want this on your phone. I want this on your laptop. Get your daughter phone. And you know, if you could get the PS2 hooked up or PS3, put it on all the stations. It's gonna be 5 of us with 20 views.
Want the world on the platter. So guess what matters when it comes to my boo?
Her entire matters. What's the matter with you?
I care about what's on the neck more than the beautiful breast. Without common intellect, and tell me what is the use? Our conversations after sex wouldn't be about sex. So if you want that drama tip, then it's on to the next. If you want your grown woman, then I'm on your neck, and I will not settle for less. And to tell you the truth, I'm the best in the bed in the streets.
I am gonna do it this suggested, which I've been asking y'all forever, is give me some suggestions of topics. And also you guys can be included in those topics. I would like to have like a little panel with y'all. We talk about some family matters. And actually we can call it family matters, because every family matters, and everything that we do in life, it kind of matters to the family. You know what I mean? So we'll be doing that.
Candles lit, but all the other lights are out. I'm not the plumbing man, but I'm finna pull a pipe out. Don't like that dress no more. Take it off right now. Hold on, bro, take it slow, cause I'ma tell you right now. All that OG got me feeling right now. The way you move them hips make me wanna bite down. Damn, girl, you're moving quick already in your nightgown. And yeah, the music's right, the melody is nice. Lay down, you're looking hot, let me cool you with this ice. Not the romantic type, see I know what you like. But fuck some Chardonnay, we'll sip some rock all night. And you know how to dress.
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all love the vibe
I'm impressed
of the grown folk music.
Fuck me a lady like tip the bottle till you walk around the house like a gypsy model. Hey,
Put a 1 in the chat if you miss me playing my music.
Come on, girl, let's get it right. Oh, let's get it right.
let's get it right, little mama. I might be yours for the night, little mama. Let's get it right, little mama. I'll be yours for one night, no drama. Let's get it right, little mama. I might be yours for the night, little mama. Let's get it right, little mama. I'll be yours for one night.
What I tell her?
Drama.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it right. Hey, we can do it all night. We go hard to the sunrise. I'ma hit it right.
What I tell her?
No lie, you with the right guy, don't mind sharing. No lie, your beauty is very apparent. I recognize I'm in the presence of magnificence. I feel at home with you, so tell me where the pistol tent. I get it, I promise I'ma hit it right. She said that nigga hit it once, but he did it right. Whatever kind, bro, I can wine and dine. Yeah, I'm like the dog, I'm at my best when I'm behind you.
Hey, little mama, pull that ass over. Cause I know it ain't sober. Open up the trunk now, open up the doors. To the find what you thought was yours. Cause girl, that's mine. Baby, this is yours. But only for the night. Come on, girl. Let's get it right. Oh, let's get it right.
Right. Yes. Oh, YouTube. Let me tell you about YouTube. Well, I ain't gonna tell you about YouTube. They fuck around and YouTube.
See, Cameron.
Nice piece of work. I'll just say that. I'm gonna play my favorite song. I don't play it often, but this is my most meaningful song.
I don't know why.
Oh, real quick, shout out to everybody who's using a panel and their platforms with a positive trajectory, despite whatever's going on, despite whatever several relationships and tits for tats and this and that. There's been a lot of never mind, look forward. Let's be on some positive shit. And I've seen that in different platforms. So in case a couple of y'all wondering if y'all see me in certain places, I'm doing what I'm doing on purpose. You know, I'm showing my positive face in a positive place. And it may be at that time, but it's for a purpose. It's for a reason. You know what I mean? And I also just do it to show people I'm the same dude. I haven't changed. And I recognize, you know, in the YouTube world, you know, what it is, where I come from. It doesn't dictate where I'm going, but I do, like, you know, I'm a real person. I'm a real person all the way around. Ain't nothing fake about me. And, you know, I'm willing to discuss and talk about anything that is ununderstandable. Other than that, I think everything I do is kind of, everything that needs to be seen that I do is transparent. So with that being said, let me get back to where I was.
She was young, confused, and afraid of love. She was used to the pain and like a drug.
Yeah, I'll do that next.
She never ever really knew who she was. Always saying that I what should become. Nowhere to go whenever she tried to run. Play games with my heart, girl, I'm glad you had fun. So why all the smoking, drinking, and sex? If you really, really, really want my respect.
She said I do. I'm like, yeah, right. Bet.
She wasn't ready. I had to leave her alone.
Thank you, money. I'll see you soon.
It was too heavy.
I'm in a better place now. I took a chance, poker 2 aces, they face down. I tried to stand you up, you rather lay down. Playing with my heart, all the charges that you face now. You in the prison you built, you trying to escape now? Or you want that place? Nah, you been replaced now. In the sun I raised, the only trace now. You witnessed the winner, so they wanna race now. You wanna play catch up, show your face now. The thought of being treated like a woman sounds great now. What happened to filling your cup? You want my plate now. I chased you, but paper the only thing I chase now. I was on time for you, but you too late now. And all of a sudden, your heart and mind in the right place now. I'm on my grown man shit. I can face my child. You gotta be a mama before you face that out.
But she wasn't ready. I had to leave her alone. I guess it was too heavy. Girl, I'm gone. Don't deserve a nigga like me. No. Oh. Girl, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Gone. You gon' see. You gon' see.
Ah, my really song. She got her eyes on me. She know where it's at. Right here.
She got her eyes on me. She know I'm sad. Ain't no surprise to me. Right here was her hustle. She wanna be on the side of me. She know where I'm at. She
think she can ride with me?
The way she wears them heels, yeah, it gives me chills. Her conversation ride, she pays her own bills. Her appearance is flawless, she always keeps the real. She ain't beauty, this woman got skills. She acts like a lady, so I treat her like a queen. She perfect from her makeup to the way she fits in jeans. She holds it down, deserves a crown, and alright. She got an ace of baby, it's gonna be a long night. I give her a long pipe, I feel good about you, baby girl. We gon' get along, right? She like that if I do commit, but I don't bite. Speak from the heart, look, I gon' right. I know nothing for certain, but I hope it go right. Let's take a chance, we can make it, take it slow, right? She likes when the man takes control, right? Jump, she gives it to me all night.
She got her eyes on me, cause she see a nigga sweat. Ain't no surprise to me. I know what her mind's at. On the side of me, from where she's at. She thinks she can ride with me, cause she know where it's at.
Ain't no love. Sometimes it can hurt, but I'm glad she showed up. I'ma give her all her worth, no reason to hold up. Cause her body got me thinking she's sponsored by Cola. She done earned herself a permanency when I rolled up. When I blow up, paparazzi gon' know her as Miss Ace Boogie the Beach. She ride like a coaster, she hot as a toaster. She shine like a nova. Gold when the competition is not even over. See Sasha, I'm over. We hop in the Rover. We rollin', don't stop, cause nights get colder. When we separate, it's like we sold up. Can't nothing come between, we tight like soda. In the can when you shake it up, I told ya. Me and never break it up, taste it up. Soldiers never let the other fall when we going through it all.
She got her eyes on me, cause she see a nigga sweat. Ain't no surprise to me. I know where her mind's at. On the side of me, far from where she's at. She thinks she can ride with me, cause she know where it's at.
Sometimes relationships can get confusing.
I ain't with the abusing, but you can do the choosing. And honestly, I don't like losing.
Not even with the music, treat your body like a track and I abuse it.
She wanna be my girl.
Step in my world,
From the struggle, the middle class to rock and pearl.
we can get loaded together, ain't gotta call Earl.
Wishful thinking, hit the ball, girl. Come on, girl. I'm right here. She knows where I'm at. I'm right here. I'm right here. She knows. Girl down my line. She knows where I'm at. I'm right here. You know where I'm at. I'm right here. I'm right here. You know where I'm at.
Slammer. That is a timeless little jam there. I wanted to do something real quick. It's a couple of y'all here. You said you ain't got nothing to do, really. I want to do a quick little throwback. You know, when I was getting like 100 views. Quality of life. Let's make women valuable. Let us do our job as men to uplift the women and you women us. But we have to give you a reason. Okay. This is from Man Stand Up, number 38, part 1. Noise reduction. We have to give you a reason. Totally understand. So, today, I want to hit on a few points. And those points, for the most part, well, we're going to go back to the you, but not the you in general. We're talking to the guys, talking to the gentlemen. But because my audience is mostly women, it actually gives me a chance to show women. First of all, I'm not the only guy. I'm not the only man out there trying to be positive. Maybe I'm the only one you know. Maybe I'm the only one recently. Or, sorry. I'm gonna play. Maybe overall, I could re-spark the interest in quality men. Maybe I can spark the motivation for us men to uplift our personal value. And that's really, guys, all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm not trying to outshun anybody.
or look down on anybody. I have plenty of room to grow. I'm far from perfect. I'll be the first to tell you. But I'm sorry. I got rid of that one. See, I'm using Hangouts, and because you guys are my ride or dies, I'm using Hangouts for the notification part of it. But this is a better connection, and it's clear. And
I'll go ahead a little bit.
In today's age, it's we're not giving them a lot of choices. You know what I mean? We can pick at a woman and tell her decisions have been this or that, but what the fuck? What are we giving women to choose from nowadays? There's a lot of men that got their shit together, and infidelity is part of life. It's normal. The guy I was gonna talk about it, but something about not riding the wave, I just can't do. Like if I get it off, I don't watch TV, so I'm not gonna get a lot of the first news. I just can't ride people's back on shit. Try to, But this man, his anniversary for his 16th or 17th anniversary was like 2 days after he got killed in a setup. He was kind of well off a little bit. I mean, I think they had penthouses and nice cars, and it's a black family. I guess I don't know what business he did, but you can tell by his
look at the comment section.
Appearance.
My same writers.
And hers, and some of the things I was said that they were really kind of well off.
7 months ago,
like
6 months
he was
ago.
probably showing off and got set up, and it was a crew of like 5 people, 2 or 3 women and 2 guys. So I guess he was going back to his hotel room. I don't know what he was on vacation or business. And damn, it's so sad. Like the woman can't even be mad at the guy because she has to mourn his death, but she's mourning the death of a man who got killed cheating on her.
Damn. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember me talking about that? I mean, I know y'all remember the story, but well, shit. Either or. Do y'all remember the live where we were talking about that? That's some real deep shit. You got killed cheating on your woman. Oh, and that's the thing. Consistency, like a motherfucker. You and I, consistent. I'm the same dude, the same fucking guy, say the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I just try to throw in some differences to make it a different, because it's a different fucking day, and obviously different topics here and there, but the person I am and where I stand, my trajectory, my vision, what I promote, what I perpetuate, my vantage point, everything, all that shit is the exact same. I haven't switched on shit. I don't mention people's name. I don't get into drama. I'm still small. I still have technical issues. Ain't shit changed. I'm the same dude.
Like I don't even know where to begin with
And
that.
so,
First of all,
wait, I gotta say this too. And so are y'all. I mean, the y'all who know that when it's land, when y'all hear that land in your head, when you hear that y'all, it's only a few. You know exactly who the hell I'm talking to. Exactly. There's a person that heard that's gonna hear the y'all and be confused. Like, am I part of it? If you gotta do that, then no.
Losing a loved one, cheating cannot be bigger than that. You have to kind of put the cheat behind you. But as a wife, to know you're literally dead because you were cheating, not because you cheated. You
right
died.
Now, remember that part of it. It ain't just that he died cheating. He died because he was cheating. Like, I set up in the middle of cheating. Like, the people he was about to go, what he thought he was going to do it with, killed him. So just imagine, like, it's different than, okay, you're cheating and then you get killed with the person, you're on a date with the person you're cheating with, and then you get killed. There's a carjack, or, you have to tell her and get killed or something. The person you're cheating with, persons, killed you. Like and this is the saddest part about it. You're on vacation in the place that you're not from, or something like doing business or whatever. So the people who set this man up probably set this man like he was just a victim of circumstance. Like it was gonna be him or somebody else. It was gonna be him or somebody else, because the way they had 3 girls and 2 guys, it was 5 of them involved, and they had to kill the man. Like he was a big guy. He must have thumped on a few of them or something like that. They tried to scare him with the gun, then had to use it. Because why do people have to die and you robbing them? I'll lose twice. I gotta lose my money and my life. This fucking, you know. But yeah, that sucks. Because you were cheating, which is totally different than dying on a date. You died with the date because of the date. That's fucking deep.
In the midst of you cheating, had you just fell back in your room,
Miss Classy,
chill,
hey,
had
Queen.
your little drink, the ladies was trying to get at you, and you was like, nah, I'm good. The best husbands are the dudes who rocking when their wife not there. I'm gonna say that again. The best husbands are the dudes who doing what they supposed to do when their wife is not there. Do you know what kind of positive?
Yeah, Miss Classy. I don't know if you heard that story. You can look it up on YouTube. It went viral. The man didn't die on like a date with the woman he was cheating with. The woman he was cheating with, or women he was cheating with, set him up. So it's like a double whammy. Because you were cheating, you died. That's deep. Has that, like, how many times has that happened? It was like you got the ultimate punishment. I mean, the family and everybody got punished, but nigga, you got the ultimate punishment. To death do your part. And you did your part to be a part, you know? But yeah, I was going over, this is a episode, well, this is a number, I used to name number them and name them. This is number 38, where I did a little like 4-part series. And I was talking to the men. We were talking to the women and the men. It's called Man Stand Up. They're not very popular with the men. Most shit that I do or talk about isn't. But I back the women up. I believe if we back y'all up, this world is an amazing place. If every bitch was a queen, as far as verbal, if every time we said, you know, you asked for the number, you know, y'all know y'all heard that. No, I got a man. Well, fuck you, bitch. Okay, well, thank you, queen. You know what I mean? If we just address, if everything we did honored women, first of all, they'd pick the ones who don't would pick, you know, pick up, get their act right, and then they would raise their stock, which means in order for us to have them, we would have to raise our stock. So the few positive men that are out there, we have a big job to do to keep infusing positivity in the positive women to remain that, and into the ones who aren't that so they can get there, and also be examples for the men to do our job. It's a cycle. Like women can uplift men, but you can't keep us there. You can inspire us. But I believe kind of like how our bodies are made is how our emotions are made, and how we're supposed to connect. Like I'm supposed to uplift this woman with everything I do. I'm supposed to uplift women with every chance I get, because it makes my life better. It makes my son's life better. It makes the environment itself better. It ain't just happy wife, happy life. Happy woman, happy life for everybody. You know what I mean? Because in order for the woman to be happy means the man's doing his job. Any woman doing like who, I believe this firmly. Men who have the type of woman that when you do what you're supposed to do as a man, that woman is in bliss. She's in heaven. When a woman decides to be with you, her decision is made. Like most women who do that cheating and shit and have that kind of like that spirit is because of this. That's a new thing. The reason why women take more shit, abuse, verbal, the reason why a man gets cheated on once and bones the fuck out, and a woman kind of deals with it, is because a woman is built to be loved and nurtured, and like not so much nurtured, but just to protected. Like a woman is built in a way to where if the man is the hedge, which is like a house, if he has his boundaries covered as a man, if she's safe in his environment, that's all he gotta do. A woman decorates the house, and that's a spiritual, a physical, emotionally, all that. When a man does what he's supposed to do, a woman falls right in place. Men can have women that do everything and still fuck up. I don't know a lot of women that got the perfect man and steps out on them. Men have this doggish, greedy characteristic that we have to unlearn. I think it's kind of like in most of us, kind of like dogs, but we have the ability to rationalize. We have the ability to make some mistakes and be better later. We have the ability to make a mistake and let our very next decision back up the fact that it's actually a mistake. And I don't believe women make those same moves as us. And I'm saying all that to say that if men stood up and stayed standing, everything would fall in its place, because a woman only needs a man to do what he signed up to do, and he would be happy for the rest of his life if he's not greedy. I believe that with everything in me, and I don't have to have had it. I've lived a little bit. I've observed. I've seen. Women are easy, and not putting you down. It's a compliment. Women are easy to love when everything's right, when everything's real, not right, when everything's real. If a man does what he said he was going to do, the reason why she fell in love with you, that woman ain't going nowhere. She ends up being your best friend. She ends up being the best mom she could be, which in return, because you're being a solid man, you have a more solid foundation for your children. They get to see people who may have struggled and stayed together and got it right. They get to see two people communicate. They get to see a man and how he treats a woman. They get to see how she reciprocates. And that is a positive thing when those children leave your home, to have that example in their life. A lot of us don't have that example. I believe women do their best. It may not be good. It may not be enough. But I think more women do their best with what they got. And it's fucked up that men get to get gray hair on their balls before they get to, generally we ready to stand up. We can't jog no more. Can't fuck like you used to. You can't go out there and play football and shit with your kids like you used to. But now you want a relationship. Now, and I'm being real, your dick don't stand up like it used to. You're not cute as you used to be. You're not the catch. You don't got that same hustle. You ain't got that swag you used to. Now, all of a sudden, you want to be in a committed relationship. Now with some value in somebody wanting you. Because now you didn't see your little value decrease. And now it's kind of important that somebody love you. Because you don't want to die alone after living all these years of not giving a fuck. Right? So all of a sudden, you get too old to really to live and have that youth gone, that youth that you done spent with all these, and just say that, with all these with these bitches and these hoes and these homies. And when that shit get old, now you want to be a daddy. Now you want a relationship with your son. After you done made 10, 11 kids, you know what I mean? After you done did all the women you want to do, all of a sudden you want to come back to this one woman or this, man, stand up, stand alone, step back, and stand all the way up before you step out. Stand up, step back, and stand alone before you step the fuck out, because us men literally are responsible for tearing up the fabric of the home, of family, and what a man is, because of greed and because of that microwave right now spirit. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing, but everybody want to hashtag free him. Too many dead sons, too many worthless nothings that then brought so many somethings into this world and got so many mamas and so many systems and grandmas raising the babies. Too many males and not enough men. Everybody's scared of genocide and martial law. If you get your fucking act together and be a common citizen, and if you hustle and shut your fucking mouth, take care of your family and your kids, you wouldn't have to worry about none of that shit. But there's so many of us who made so many of us who ain't contributing to shit, basically leeching off the society. You can't blame certain people for wanting to eradicate certain people, because we give off an overall image of I don't give a fuck. Man, stand up. Let's stand up. You know? And I firmly believe that 10 men will turn it to 100, into 1,000, into millions. And if that could happen, this world will never be totally positive. It can't be, you know, but it could definitely be a better place. Where you go and where you walk and who you communicate with, it could be a better place. But I've said it before. You can't want something you're not contributing to. You know, you can't want something that you're not living. And I'm a man about everything I do. If I'm not capable of giving that off, then I'll step back and work on me. You feel me? With that being said, y'all know I honor the ladies. That's a lifelong thing. And just in case you didn't know, I have love for you all. Rock that crown if you can. And if you love hard, you respect yourself, have found beauty, and know that it's only one you. You're a few steps away from your greatest, your best life. You mother your kids. You're faithful in what you do. That's my kind of woman. And kudos to all of you who know that you're checking off the boxes when it comes to what a woman is. Again, tip your hat, rock, polish your crowns. I'll see you around this time tomorrow. You guys have a great evening. Much love and respect.
She's so smart. That lady got ass, yeah, she got it hard. Now that's my kind of woman. My kind of woman, yeah. Whenever I'm down, she helps me up. She don't care who's around. She don't give a fuck. Now that's my kind of woman. My kind of woman, yeah. I think in real time, not the fantasy time. You can get it all if you do what I like. I don't have time to fuss and fight. If I do it, I'ma do it right. Also all day, we can do it all night. More than all right, cause I'ma give you that flight. Give me that pipe, we can reach new heights. Hit it twice, fall back high. Look your role as a woman, do it with pride. Keep it real with me cause that's your time. Do it all the time so I know it ain't right. Waiting for the question cause they wanna be wise. Glow in the dark and I shine in the light. On me a nigga need one like you in my life. I need something too many let that lie. Super boy with the skin, satisfied. She's so smart. That lady got ass, yeah, she got heart. Now that's my kind of woman. My kind of woman, yeah. Whenever I'm down, she
don't care who's around. She don't give a fuck. That's my kind of woman. My kind of woman. Yeah, yeah. Still a beautiful part of me. I heard you wanna go follow me. No call needed for the stalker seat. I'm on Caribbean if people call me. So up, I don't need to speak, but I wanna see how far these arms reach. They wanna see if you ever go to war with me. Warm me if you're a scorn tree. At first sight, you haven't shook.
Pepsi, letters.
Right, girl, I had to look. Always got your face in the
First
book.
lady,
Right to my
Zen
yeah,
Daddy,
baby,
Pay
good.
Money,
Just
Tammy.
as real this pattern
Man.
sound. To ride for a nigga, no
Thank you
backing
all.
down. Freaking fly, hurries back to town. Fast and slow, come back around. Class, she's so smart. That lady got ass, yeah, she got heart. Now that's my kind of woman. My kind of woman, yeah. I'm down, she took me up. She don't care who's around, she don't give a fuck. Now that's my kind of woman. My kind of woman, yeah, yeah.
I owe y'all like a little concert. Ain't nobody brought it up since, so I'm like, well, shit. I owe y'all a Sean Hustle concert. I'm gonna do it one day soon.
My kind of woman,
Yeah, that part before I leave.
my kind of woman, yeah. I'm down, she took me up, she don't care who's around, she don't give a fuck. That's my kind of woman, my kind of woman, yeah, yeah.
Yes. All right, ladies. Y'all have a great day, great evening, great night, a great morning tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Again, much love, peace.